Hey guys, how are we all doing? Well, apparently we're all in self-isolation mode at the moment, all over the world, so I am trying to get out for a ride and self-isolate that way, and maybe even self-quarantine in the bush for a few nights. It's been a hectic couple of weeks. I've had a change of medication, which hasn't helped my motivation any. It's left me quite tired, but thought I'd get a video up because I've been playing around with some dehydrated food, making my own dehydrated food and meals at home. Try and cut down on size, cut down on weight. And as you know, when I usually bike tour, I take a lot of canned goods. They can add up in weight. So I'm working that if I can dehydrate a certain amount of meals, well, we can make things a little bit easier, especially for bike packing. And as the year progresses and I get into a bit of hiking, it's going to be probably a little bit more beneficial to try and minimalise things a little bit and make things easier and lighter on the back or on the pedal stroke. Here we go, guys. So on today's menu we have got salmon with sour cream and chives pasta. So just using an ordinary tin of pink salmon, a medium-sized tin from the supermarket shelf, and of course a packet of Simply sour cream and chives pasta and sauce mix. I'm going to make 2 meals out of this. First we start by draining the salmon, get rid of the juice. Now my dehydrator doesn't have all them fancy baskets that you have in it, so I just use baking paper and stab some holes in it without trying to stab my hand. And then I'm going to spread the drained salmon just over the paper evenly. Now coming over to my dehydrator, as you can see it's not a real big one, but it does the job. Just put the salmon in, and I'm going to set that for about 8 hours on about 70 degrees Celsius. Now back to the pasta and sauce mix. I'm going to divide this into 2. We're going to just shake all the powdery dehydrated sauce to the bottom of the bowl, and then just try and separate as best we can the pasta from the powder that goes into it. Now there's 4 serves in these packets, and they run at about 113 calories per serve. I'm doing 2, so it'll give me about 226 calories in pasta and sauce. And of course now we're going to just weigh it off and roughly divide it in half. The salmon, the size tin I had 2 serves in it, and that was about 103 calories per serve, so that gives me around 330, just under 330 calories per meal. Of course, here I am, just divided the powdered sauce up, and there we have now 2 meals ready to go, almost. Now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of powdered milk to mine, because the recipe on the back says to when you're making it up to use milk. And these are some dehydrated shallots or onion that you get from the Chinese aisle of your supermarket, and I'm just going to put about, 2 teaspoons of them each. And here we are the following morning. We've got the salmon out of the dehydrator, and it is dry and crispy, which is what you want. And then we're going to move it over, and we're going to finish off the meal now. And we'll do that by weighing up the salmon, and then we'll divide it into the bags appropriately. I think there was 42 grams dehydrated salmon in this, so we're going to put about 21 grams. Again, it doesn't have to be perfectly accurate. And there we have it, 2 ready-made dehydrated meals. Now, I've already prepared some meats and some vegetables earlier, and this is going to be a couple of meals of this one, and we have, of course, some roast chicken and some roast pork with Alfredo sauce and pasta. Now, we've also got some dehydrated ham for carbonara if we want it, some chili con carne mix, and of course some lamb mince. Now, here's one I prepared earlier. It is chili con carne mixed with some of the microwave rice. What I've found is that the moisture in the microwavable rice, the pre-cooked rice, it has softened and moistened the chili con carne mix. So what I'll do in future is I'll just carry a packet of this, and the chili con carne mix, or whatever I want to have with the rice, will go into a separate, whether it be a Ziploc bag or backpack bag. So yeah, it's a learning curve. You know, I love my food, and I like a little more tasty food than just 2-minute noodles when I'm out, either on the road or whatever I'm doing. So if I can do this at home and get a success out of it, well then I'm happy with that. Well, anyway, that's today's video, guys. Hopefully the next one will be on a bike. I am aiming again for a beach ride along King Kuna on a mountain bike rather than a fat bike. Thanks, Brad, for the advice, but I don't have a fat bike. I don't have much choice. So I am hoping to aim for that, maybe Tuesday, getaway Tuesday, and we'll see how we go. The weather and the wind's calmed off a little bit. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more used to my meds by then, and so things can hopefully be a little bit better. Because life is always better on a bike, eh, guys? Anyway, till next time, guys. Cheers, and keep it safe out there, eh?